Good morning. It seems like I'm always a sucker for the unusual stuff. I just kind of like it. It tastes good, but it's fun to grow and it's fun to give to people because they always go, "What in the world is that?" Well, today it's called a cucumber dragon's egg. These things are about the size of a duck egg or so, and I'm going to plant some of these and get these seeds started, and we'll grow some out on the trellis this year just for fun. Here's take a look at them up close, and I'll be back here in a few weeks. Let me get these into pots and underneath inside the house, and we'll get them started, and then we'll bring them outside and harden them and plant them. So we'll be back shortly. Okay, our dragon's egg cucumbers are coming along. Take a look at them right here. You can see they've got some true leaves on them. I'm going to be putting these back into the indoor seed rack under the grow light for about another week. Then I'll bring them out and harden them off for, a week or so until they get a little bit bigger. I want to get about 3 or 4 good true leaves on them, and then we'll put them in. These are the cucumbers. These are our Asian cucumbers. Nancy loves these, so we'll be mixing the Asian cucumbers and the dragon's egg cucumbers on the same trellis, since there's just a few of them, and that'll give us an abundance of cucumbers. So we'll see you back shortly. Well, the dragon's egg cucumbers are ready to go in the ground today, so they've been out here on the hardening table, and you can take a look at them. They've got plenty of good true leaves on them. They've been hardened off out here for, about a week or so. So they're looking really well. They're good to go. So let me go get these in the ground and get them started. Now, how I plant these is if you will go to our cucumber video on how to grow cucumbers. Nancy will put a link at the end of this video, how to grow cucumbers. It'll show you step by step how I use the fish for fertilizer, how I put the plant in the ground, the bamboo stakes, how we use the trellis, all of that. It's all exactly the same with the dragon's egg cucumber. So as you can see, all my other cucumbers are ready to go with it. So let's go get these started. Okay, we got the dragon's egg installed into the earth underneath the trellis. So take a look at where they're at. They're just brand new in the ground. So we'll give them a couple weeks and we'll come back and you'll see a big difference in them in about 3 weeks. The dragon's egg cucumbers have started to get some traction now that we finally got some warmer weather here in the spring. So they're making it up to the trellis and they're starting to get a hold. So come on up and take a close look. You can see that the dragon's egg cucumbers are putting on plenty of blooms. They got some good leaf growth. They're getting up to the trellis. They're grabbing a hold of the trellis and doing quite well. So in the next 3 weeks or so, those things will really shoot on up. And the rest of the line of cucumbers here on down the line, I'll show you those too while we're here. Those are the Asian, long, slender Asian cucumbers that Nancy makes all kinds of stuff with. And I've grown to where I like those the best, believe it or not. Those are some good cucumbers, nice and crunchy. So anyway, we'll be back in a few weeks ahead, and we'll take another look at these things when they're on up the trellis and putting on cucumbers and ready to harvest, and we'll grab a few off of here and enjoy them. So we'll see you back here in about 3 or 4 weeks. Yeah. Well, the dragon's egg cucumbers have got some traction and they've actually started to make some good progress. So I wanted to give you a little update today and let you see what they look like. As you can see, the plants have made some good progress. They're starting to run up right on up the trellis. and there's plenty of flowering going on. You can see a lot of blooming, and that's doing well. And this little fella right here, you see how light green the leaf is, and it looks to me like a little bit of a magnesium deficiency, so I'll hit that with a little bit of the Epsom salts here in the next day or two. I'll get that back to life. But the cucumbers, they're doing pretty good, these little dragon's eggs. And we can go ahead and walk down the rest of the row while we're here. These are all Nancy's Asian cucumbers. They're doing pretty good too. You could actually look up in there, and I think you can actually see a couple of cucumbers starting to grow on there. There's another one down there, a couple more. They're starting to come to life here. So the cucumbers overall out here are looking pretty good all the way down. Actually, the whole garden's starting to look pretty good, coming into full bloom here. So we'll be back in a couple weeks ahead, and we'll take a look at how the cucumbers are doing, and we'll harvest some of these dragon's eggs and show you what they look like. So we'll see you soon. Well, all the cucumbers are really rolling. They got some good traction. They're making beautiful headway up the trellises, and this is all the Asian cucumbers right here, and right down there on the end is the dragon's egg cucumbers. So I wanted to give you an up-close look at these little fellers, and let's go ahead and harvest a couple, 2 or 3 of them. Let's go over and take a look at them on the processing table. If you take a look at the Asian cucumbers that I'm growing, you can see that they're doing really well, that how organized the vine is. It grows straight up, easy to control it on the vine. It grows right to the vine and makes a real pretty little plant. And they're doing just fine, coming right on up. Now, take a look at the difference in these plants, and then when you hit the dragon's egg, see how congested the plants are. They're really unruly, lots of growth and more bushy. They don't really like to climb. I have to force them into climbing. And they're hard to keep up to the trellis, but I just tie them up. And if you look up in here, you can see, let's see if I can find a couple in here. Here's some right here. Can you see those dragon's eggs right there? I hope they got in there. I can't really tell. But I'm going to pull those out. We're going to go over and take a look at those on the processing table. So let me pull those up and let's see what we got. Well, I harvested up 3 of the little dragon's egg cucumbers because I wanted to show you what they look like. I've got them washed, and well, while I was at it, I got a couple of these Asian cucumbers. So I know my mother-in-law is going to want those. But here they are. Ain't they pretty? Ain't they cute? Those are little dragon's eggs. Now let me take a look at one. Let me move these out of the way. Let's cut one open. I want to show you what the inside of them look like. Uh-oh, looks just like a cucumber. You can serve them like this. Or you can take them and slice them like this. There we go. Nice, pretty little dragon's egg. Well, I hope you've enjoyed our little video on how to grow these dragon's eggs cucumbers. They're kind of cute, and it's a pretty good little conversation piece when you have company come over when they see them. So if you've never grown these before, you may want to give them a try. They're kind of fun to grow. So if you like our videos, we ask you to subscribe to our channel, be a part of our YouTube family. We would really like to be your friend and be part of our family. So we're always thankful for what the Lord gives us out of the garden, and we always like to end all of our videos with thanking Him for what He gave us. So until we see you next time, always remember, by His hands we are fed. Give us, Lord, our daily bread. Amen.
Have a blessed day.
Thanks for watching our videos. We really love making them. If you like our videos, please like our Facebook page to get the latest tips and tricks. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel to get the newest video. Like it, it would really inspire and encourage us. But most importantly, share it to encourage others. We'll welcome your comments and questions. Thank you. Have a blessed day.